Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to today's video. And if you guys remember last time on the last house moving update, I said I would update the master's bedroom for the next video, but because my parents haven't finished arranging it yet, so we're gonna start with my bedroom first, which is not completely finished yet, but at least I can go through what I have so far. And for the master's bedroom, that might take a while, maybe a month or so, maybe more, maybe less, we'll see. Okay, so first off, let's start from my cabinets. So firstly, as a kid, my mom wanted me to learn some instruments. I still do, only I don't have that much time compared to being a kid. So here are the instruments that I have. And this is not how they're gonna permanently be, because obviously it's not the best way to stack them on top of each other. So obviously I have the violin, which was my first instrument that I ever learned. My mom sent me to a instrument school, and I was really close to my mom at that point, so every time I went there I would be crying there and then crying back. But after that, I quit that school and started homeschooling from YouTube, and that worked pretty well for me, even though I don't really remember a lot of the songs. And then we have a xylophone, a electric piano, and then some extendable fishing rods. So basically it's like this stick, and you throw it outwards, and it extends and locks into place. And then these two cabinets basically are just some of the accessories and smaller instruments, like the accordion, some flutes, Chinese flutes, some drums, blah 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 blah. And then we have this antique fishing rod, which I believe was my grandpa's, but it broke. So maybe we're gonna fix it, or maybe we're just gonna find another fishing rod to use the fishing string on. And then below here we have some miscellaneous items, that balance ball game, some puzzles, some knitting stuff that we might or might not learn, because as a kid, when I went to America to visit my aunt, she did knitting. I think it was pretty interesting, but I never really understood how you knit, so that is something I would really like to learn if we ever get the time to. And then moving on, we have this trophy case thingy. So basically we have these trophies. This one right here is for my Taiwanese story competition. I got honorable mention. And then these three are for the Hakka Foundation in America. They had the Chinese and English article essay competition, so I got prizes for different categories. And then here's a balisong or butterfly knife from my grandpa's house. I don't know why he had that, but it's a pretty antique design. It's actually pretty old, and it's also pretty clumsy because it's really really blocky, so it's not really that easy to control. And yeah, so that's basically how it looks like. And let's close it up. And then some of the ones that I am more proud of are these two. These I made myself at 2nd grade. This is a paper balisong inspired by the CSGO butterfly knife. So yeah, this is basically how it looks like. And if you guys are interested in balisong tutorials, comment down below. I might not be the best balisong teacher, since my balisong skills aren't too great by myself, but hopefully we can make some fun out of it. And then this one was the more successful paper balisong. This was actually based on the TF2 Spice butterfly knife. As a kid, I really liked TF2, but I kind of grew out of it because I think the game modes are too similar. And then yeah, this is basically how it looks like. And then I even dedicated TF2 Spy on there, the words in red, which kind of stood for blood at that time, because the game had really absurd but funny blood animations. And then this is my name tag for the Model United Nations, New Taipei City Model United Nations last year, which would be 2017, and then this year, 2018, we are actually a participating delegate. the delegate for Germany. So that is exciting. It's gonna happen. The conference will be during August, so I will bring you guys along. And then these two right here are the 3D printed charging handles for the MP5, which is right here. As you guys remember, the charging handle broke from that one, so we're gonna have to fix that. And actually, a fun fact is that the charging handle, the three pieces, the spring and the charger, and the three parts that were supposed to make up the charging handle, my mom kind of lost it in the mountain of stuff that we brought over here, so that's going to take some time to look for, and I am not sure how long that is going to take, so stay tuned for that update. And then this is just a plastic toy gun, airsoft gun. It's not the best. I would actually be pretty sure to say that it's one of the worst, because it's made of plastic. It broke very easily, and it came from my cousin, but at the time I was only like first grade, almost second grade, so it was pretty good for me already. And it's broken, so we might take it apart to check it out if we have time. If we don't, we're just gonna leave it, because I really don't think it's worth our time since we have such a full schedule. But if we do have free time, we definitely will check it out. And then this is from the Kongyan Food Factory. Basically they specialize in vinegar for drinking and also for cooking. So there was a cooking competition where you had to use their cooking products, and we got best skill prize for best skill, which is a pretty big honor for me. And then this is the gold medal. It's a gold medal for the 2016 Taiwan memory competition, basically championship. Basically, you had to memorize some English words or some different things that they give you, and then you have to like recite it back. And then this is the iconic pop tab necklace that I usually wear in my videos, so you guys might remember that. And below that is just a waterproof case for my phone. And then this one is a ninja sword from my uncle's company. Basically, his company makes plastic models of different items. So this is a casting. They make metal castings, and they have like these plastic models as reference. So these ones were failed ones, so he gifted them for me. One is a Chinese Dao, and then the other one is a Japanese ninja sword. And it is actually not to one-to-one dimensions. This is actually more of a kid's size or a shorter one, because you know, actual ninja swords are way longer. But I am not really a master of ninja arts and also the Japanese cultures, so I am not sure if this is an actual ninja sword or an actual Japanese sword that exists, but I do know it is a ninja sword. So moving on to this cabinet, we have some miscellaneous items. The watch boxes. This one I have right now is a shock resistant, the black box. And then the white box back there was when I was younger. I had a baby G one, and we switched it out for this one for my birthday 2 years ago for completing my Los Angeles backpacker trip. And I did not record that. Unfortunately, I was not a YouTuber yet. But if we do ever travel again, I will definitely bring you guys along. And then this is my technology cabinet. Basically, we have Bluetooth headphones, Bluetooth speakers, Bluetooth earbuds, and also some other earbuds inside. And then moving on, we have, this is a calligraphy cabinet. We have some calligraphy items, calligraphy brushes, calligraphy like ink bricks, should I say. Also some ink, some stands that I got from my grandparents. And yeah, they actually wanted me to learn calligraphy, but I never had the time to, so we are keeping that for the future. And as you guys might be noticing right now, I have a lot of plans for the future, and I am not sure if we are going to be able to do them. And moving on, we have my paint cabinet. We have some poster paint, we have some acrylic paint, some oil paints, etc., etc. Basically anything you would find in a painting section in schools, or just a simple painting kit. And then over here we have some 3D printing related items, because if you guys know, I've been doing a lot of 3D printing recently, including this. So we have 2 boxes of filament, and this one I actually got from the 3D printing competition before. Link will be in the description. You have it if you haven't seen them. Shout out for them for giving me this. We got second prize. And then over here we have the 3D Doodler pen. This was actually one of the first prototypes, so they weren't that good. So that's why we have so much extra filament, because we never had the time to play with it, and the pen was actually not... The gears weren't strong enough to push the filament out of the extruder head, so that first prototype was kind of a fail, so I am not sure why they even sold it, but I got it from a friend, so I guess that's kind of not a loss for me. So yeah, moving on, we have our stationery items. We have some colored pencils, some crayons. These are actually compasses I got from my grandpa. I'm pretty proud of them, so just allow me to take some of your time to take this out and actually give you a detailed tour of this kit. Okay, so this is the kit, and if we open it up right here, if we open this kit up, we can see that inside we have some very, very exact compasses, some very high-level compasses. I believe from the letters on top, I think these are made in Japan. So obviously things made in Japan are to be expected. They should be good, not necessarily, but they should be. So I am very grateful that my granddad sent me those. We will be using that in the future, maybe high school, maybe university, maybe sooner, but I'm not sure if we're gonna need it that soon. But anyways, we will be using it someday. And then these are some, basically you can make some stamps on your own, and then a paint tab and some sketching pencils, sketching erasers, the soft pullable, malleable erasers. And that's it for the stationery cabinet. Moving on, we have this empty cabinet, which is, I think would be for some of the items that I use in bed, maybe some small pillows, some quilts, some blankets if I don't need them. If I can put it inside, I will put it inside for better use. And so yeah, this is my cabinet area, the instruments, and the trophy case. So that's it for this video. In the next few videos, I will update you guys on my entire room, which we still have a lot to talk about. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, subscribe, turn on notifications, like the video, and comment down below. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.